Good day everyone. I am presenting our paper, Iot and VIsion in Disaster Monitoring Toward Resilient Infrastructure. This work was authored by me, Nino Pilueta, Ian Benitez, and Jamie Adrian D. Hamasali. Today, I will walk you through the motivation, findings, and implications of our study. Disasters are becoming more frequent and severe due to climate change and urbanization. Traditional monitoring systems are often centralized, slow, and unable to provide localized real-time data. Communities need smarter, distributed systems that can capture early warning signals. IoT and vision technologies offer promising solutions to fill this gap. Research problem, most existing systems rely on static sensors or visions alone, which limits their effectiveness. IoT sensors can provide localized data, but they often lack durability and resilience. Vision systems are powerful but constrained by visibility, power, and connectivity. Study explores how integrating IoT and vision can overcome these limitations. Objectives were threefold. First, to review IoT vision systems for disaster monitoring. Second, to analyze them across technology, resilience, and governance dimensions. And third, to identify research gaps and propose a layered framework. Ultimately, we aim to guide future deployments towards resilience and ethical infrastructure. We conducted an assessment-oriented review of literature from 2020 onwards. We focus on hazards such as floods, typhoons, landslides, earthquakes, and wildfires. Sources included journals, conference, NGO reports, and government documents. We benchmarked findings against Sendai framework and relevant SDGs, particularly 9, 11, and 13. Our framework envisions a layered architecture. IoT sensors capture environmental data, while vision systems provide spatial and contextual information. These are integrated into dashboards and AI analytics, which then trigger alerts via SMS, apps, or even sirens. The system is supported by renewable microgrids, UAV relays, and governance mechanisms. IoT sensors are low-cost, distributed, and capable of real-time monitoring. They can detect water levels, vibrations, or temperature changes, providing early warnings. Their strengths include scalability and accessibility, especially in remote areas. However, they face challenges in durability, energy dependence, and also a communication fragility. Compared to traditional systems, IoT offers wide coverage and faster response. Traditional setups are robust and grid-powered but often slower and urban-centric. IoT systems can be community-based and flexible, but they trade off durability. This comparison highlights the need for hybrid approaches that balance both strengths. Vision systems use CCTV, UAVs, or satellites to monitor hazards. AI models like CNNs can detect smoke, water levels, or even structural cracks. They also provide rich spatial data and rapid assessment. Yet they depend heavily on visibility, power, and data connectivity, and integration with IoT remains limited. Vision has been applied across multiple hazards. UAVs and CCTV detect flood levels. Infrared cameras identify the wildfire smoke. And terrain imagery helps predict landslides. Post-earthquake damage mapping is another key application. These examples show Vision's versatility but also its reliance on complementary systems. Combining IoT and Vision creates powerful synergies. IoT provides quantitative data, while Vision adds qualitative context. Together, they reduce false alarms and improve situational awareness. Despite this potential, few frameworks currently integrate both technologies across multiple hazards. Energy resilience is critical for disaster monitoring, renewable powered IoT nodes, hydrogen storage, and microgrid back-based stations can ensure continuity. UAVs extend monitoring capabilities during wildfires, while 3D printed shelters and water systems support recovery. This innovation strengthens infrastructure against prolonged outages. Technology alone is not enough. Governance matters. Privacy risks arise with CCTV and even RFID, while fragmented standards hinder interoperability. Institutional gaps limit adoption and trust. Ethical frameworks such as semiotics or even blockchain pilots are needed to ensure secure and responsible deployment. Our review identified several gaps. System must endure extended outages and integrate multiple hazard fusion models. Secure, interoperable data governance remains unresolved. Standardization and field validation are lacking. Finally, human in the loop and explainable AI are essential for operator trust. In conclusion, IoT and vision technologies can transform disaster monitoring. Hybrid system outperform traditional setups, but resilience and governance challenges remain. Future work should focus on scalable pilots, renewable energy integration, UAV relays, and ethical frameworks. By addressing these gaps, we move closer to resilient, adaptive infrastructure aligned with global sustainability goals. Thank you so much for listening.